Welcome to my madness, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Mattel DC Universe Classics Green Arrow. Now this is kind of a more modern era Green Arrow, where he doesn't have the kind of traditional Robin Hood look. He's got the hooded look. I can't remember exactly when the hooded look started. I want to say it was back in the 70s, give or take. But kind of a little bit more of a modern look. Honestly, my preferred look for Green Arrow. We've got him brand new in the package. This is from the Nekron wave, which is actually a really, really good wave. The Hawk and Dove in this wave are absolutely fantastic. So is that Reverse Flash. Not really crazy about that Nekron Build-A-Figure. It's honestly not very good. For me, it's just not really something I would want to pick up. But in general, the wave itself is really, really well done. But we got this thing new in package. Let's go ahead. We're going to crack this guy open, do some comparisons, see how he stacks up for a modern 6-inch collection, and see if it's something that's still worth picking up today. All right, so we got him out of the package. Of course, he does come with the Nekron arm, which really I only show off because it's something that Mattel didn't do a lot. Double jointed arms and actually hinge on the wrist, which is kind of cool. Anyway, and then of course we've got the figure. He doesn't come with any accessories other than he does come with the bow and arrow, which is all one piece. Basic DC UC articulation with, single jointed knees and single jointed elbows. We've just got back and forth on the feet. He's got waist swivel. We've got the ab crunch, bicep swivels. It's cool that they got the thigh swivel there on this leg, covered up by the band he's got around his leg. But this is just, for me, a really cool look for the character. It's a very simple design. I like it a lot. I think they did a great job on this. This is a great translation from the comic to action figure form. This, as I'm sitting here looking at it, and I've seen this figure before, but this is the first time actually getting it in my collection. One of the best looking DC UC figures that I've ever seen. Really, really well done. Good paint and sculpt. I like the way they've got the rubber piece down here for the tunic, the way they've done the details on the wrist gauntlets and everything. Really, really well done. I like this a lot. They did a great job. The only thing I can really say that would have been nice if they had kind of done it maybe a little better is just the bow and arrow is just kind of blah. Yeah, it's just a green piece of plastic, but looks good. We got the arrow tips all painted right up here on the top. Really, really nice sculpt, really nice paint. Great look for Green Arrow. He looks fantastic. Let's go ahead, get him stacked up with some other figures and see how he looks. All right, so we've got a nice assortment of figures up here. Now, all the ones in the front, those are all DC UC, and obviously he's going to look great with those. So we got some Justice League members there, Aquaman, Green Lantern. Obviously, these two right here, Green Arrow and Green Lantern, might be something you'd want to put together with the display. We got Superman, we got Flash, but I also wanted to show him with some other figures here, just so you can kind of see how he's going to stack up. So if you've got Mafex in your collection, you can see he's going to look pretty good with that. If you've got even Revoltech in your collection, although I always think Revoltech is a little bit too small, to be honest, he's still going to look up pretty good with that kind of stuff. What about SH Figuarts? We got SH Figuarts Joker here, which I think is just absolutely my favorite Joker. He looks great with that. And then even putting him up with some DC Direct stuff. One of my favorite Superman figures here. This is the Ed McGuinness styled Kingdom Come Superman. Looks fantastic with that too. All in all, like if you've got a 6-inch scale collection, whether it's other DC UC stuff, DC Direct stuff, Mafex stuff, whatever it is, dude looks pretty good. All right, so let's talk about price on this dude. I paid $30 for him. Well worth it to me. I think this is just a perfect look for Green Arrow. I think they did a fantastic job on this. Is it limited in articulation compared to modern figures? Yeah, it is, but I don't care, honestly. You may, in which case, just stay away from DC UC stuff if you want double jointed elbows and knees and all that kind of stuff. That's cool, whatever. But I'm telling you, this is a fantastic look and representation of Green Arrow. They did a fantastic job. Like I said, it is one of the best DC UC figures that I have seen. They did a really, really great job on this, even though it's very, very simplistic. There's not a lot going on here with sculpt and paint and stuff like that, but it's just really, really crisp and really well done. Everything looks fantastic. This is a perfect representation of the character. So yeah, $30, man, all day long. I think it's absolutely worth it. Great addition to my collection. If you like Green Arrow and you're into 6-inch DC scale stuff, it's going to be a great addition to yours too. So that is it, guys. Appreciate you watching. Questions, comments, leave it down below. And always remember to enjoy your collection.